Good morning, Mr. Aguilar. How are you?
How you doing, Mr.
Have a seat, sir. How are you? Okay, we're here for your naturalization interview. I see you have the appointment notice letter. Could you give me that?
Sure.
This is also asked for evidence of your selective service registration.
Yes, that's right.
Your copy of your alien registration card.
Oh, that's right.
Thank you. In your case, we also asked for a certified record concerning an arrest.
Yes, that's
Okay. Give me your complete name, please.
complete name, Vincent Aguilar.
Your date of birth is April 4th, 1982.
Yes.
And you became a permanent resident in 1991.
Yes.
And where were you born?
I was born in Guadalajara, Mexico.
And how old were you when you came to the United States?
I was around 4 years old.
Where do you live now, sir?
I live in Rancho Cucamonga.
What's your address?
The address is 1212 Jane Street, Rancho Cucamonga.
And how long have you lived there?
For the past 5 years.
And how tall are you?
I am 5'9",
And how much do you weigh?
160.
And are you working?
Yes, I am.
And where do you work?
I'm working at a hardware store right now.
Is that Jones Hardware in Ontario?
Yes.
How many trips have you taken outside of the country in the last 5 years?
3. Just 3
Okay.
trips.
Now, is that all the trips you've taken since you got your green card?
Yeah.
Okay. And each trip was for how long?
Just 30 days.
And what was the purpose of those trips?
To go visit my fiancée in Mexico.
You have a fiancée in Mexico? Where is she in Mexico?
She is in Guadalajara.
Okay, great. Have you ever been married before?
No.
Do you have any children? Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever voted in any election?
No.
Have you ever registered to vote in any election?
No.
Have you been filing your taxes?
Since I got out of high school, yes, I have.
I'm going to ask you a series of questions now, Mr. Aguilar, concerning good moral character issues and things like that. Have you ever committed a crime for which you were not arrested?
No.
Have you ever been arrested?
Yes, I have once.
That was a DUI in 2004?
Yes.
Were you convicted of that?
No, charges were dropped because it showed that I was not over the limit.
Have you ever been involved in illegal drugs?
No.
Have you ever made any money from illegal gambling?
No.
Have you ever given false or misleading information to the government?
No.
It looks like you very recently registered for selective service. Is that correct?
Yes.
And why is that?
Just because I recently found out about it.
All males between 18 and 26, of course, have to register for selective service.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you brought in the proof for the computer printout that you did register and gave us your selective service number. Have you ever been involved in any kind of immigration proceedings, deportation or removal proceedings?
No.
Have you ever been in the armed forces?
No.
Okay, now we have to cover some questions for the English language part of the test and the U.S. history and civics part of the examination.
Okay.
Now, it's clear that you understand my questions and your spoken English is very good, but we need to see how well you can read and write. Just write the sentence, "The car I drive is blue." And if you could read this sentence, I'd appreciate that as well.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Okay. Now I have to ask you a series of questions concerning U.S. history and civics.
Okay.
Who was the first president of the United States?
George Washington.
Good. What are the three branches of government?
Congress, legislative, and Senate.
No. Congress, legislative, and Senate are all considered part of the same legislative branch. There's the Congress, there's the President, or the executive branch, and then there's the Supreme Court or the judicial branch. Those are the three different branches. But it's okay because you don't have to necessarily get every question right. We're going to give you some other questions as well. Where does the president live?
And the White House.
And where is the White House?
Washington, D.C.
Who is currently the governor of this state of California?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Very good. What are the colors of our flag?
Red, white, and blue.
How many stars are there on the flag?
50.
And what do those 50 stars represent?
50 states.
And what is the supreme law of the United States?
Supreme law.
The supreme law, the top law of the U.S.
The U.S. Constitution.
Very good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Passed both tests. Everything seems to be in order. Your FBI checks have come through. Now we have the oath requirements. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the oath of allegiance?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes.
Now I need you, sir, to sign your name here at the signature for interview. It says if your application is approved, you'll be scheduled for your public oath ceremony, at which time you'll be required to take the oath of allegiance.
Okay.
By signing this, you're acknowledging that you're willing to take and you're able to take that oath of allegiance. So please print your name and then sign it. Well, Mr. Aguilar, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's great.